arrived from Carlisle and was set to become a Loftus Road icon, Stanley Bowles. Stan was London's answer to George Best, matching Best's brilliance on the pitch and his betting, boozing and birding reputation off it.
Stiggles come roaring out of his goal. Now what will Bowles do? Onto the left foot he'll hope. No, onto the right foot. That's there. That's two. And that's Bowles.
Like Best, Stan was accused of being temperamental. He paid officials about as much respect as he would a 10 p.m. curfew.
After making a sign of the lines when Stan Bowles, his name goes into the book. Now Ball. And Ball and Bowles getting into each other again. And the referee going to have a word with the pair of them. And I
Talkative as he may have been whilst playing, Stan was less wordy off the pitch.
You see, I'm sure the Rangers fans there yesterday and neutrals everywhere were really delighted with the way you played. I know Les Cocker, Don Revie's right-hand man, was there as well. And yet they are mystified as to how it is that you have these little things in your career where, you know, you don't turn up or you miss training or whatever. Can you explain that?
No, I can't really. At the time, I think whatever I do is right and I just do it.
Stan could never have been described as an all-round athlete, as superstars proved.
James Hunt's had a good start as well. Hunt in lane 3 in the middle lane, and Henry was in, but it's Conte's got the best. Stan Bowles is in trouble. He's dropped right back. Hasn't got it together at all. And somebody's gone. There's a shadow. Somebody's gone, I think, but Conte's all right. And there's no sign of Stan Bowles. We're looking back down the course. He's in an awful lot of trouble as well. He's already cut across one lane. But it's Conte coming up towards line there with James Hunt in second place. J.P.R. Williams will make third, but he's too slow to make the final. Good race there between Conte and Hunt. And then Stan Bowles. Stan Bowles went. We also saw this quite remarkable incident featuring Stan Bowles. One straight through the table to the amusement of the rest of his competitors.
Stan still holds the record for the lowest ever total achieved in Superstars.
Bowles with a bit of room here. Bowles a chip. Oh, it's a big goal.
But for all his faults, Stan was the man for football purists. It's somehow fitting that Bowles left London football for good in December 1979. It was the end of an era. Which was emphasised by the fact that the number 10 shirt passed to Simon Stainrod, a man who, by comparison, had about as much flair as a pair of drain pipes.
Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause, please, because he's here, Mr. Stan Bowles.
Not many people know this, but in that rowing competition, Stan had bet on Conte.
A memorable experience, Superstars?
Superstars? No, yeah. Not really. I did get the lowest points there, but that was because I pulled out the weights and the running.
So you left QPR, Stan. Where to after QPR?
I went to Notts Forest.
Yeah, and joined Mr. Clough?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, and how was he to work under?
He was all right, yeah. When he was asleep.
But not a long stay there, really, Stan.
It was about 9 or 10 months. We didn't speak for the last 4. So we used to communicate by rumour.
So what was it like, Stan, when you first came down from Manchester to London? Were you welcomed warmly by Rangers?
Well, when I first came to QPR, I think the biggest compliment I give Rodney, nobody wanted to wear the number 10 shirt. It was the shirt, you know. Huh?
But Stan was a fitting replacement, Rodney.
Absolutely, yeah. I don't think anybody else at QPR could have wore the same shirt as Rodney apart from him. And he was superb, and he was a great player.
Now, lots of people think that you and Ozzy never played together, but in fact, I know you did play together, didn't you, Stan, in a team once? Perhaps you'd like to tell us about that.
Yeah, we did many years ago for a team called Bognor Bay Rowdies, wasn't it, Oz?
Yes, right, yeah.
Yeah.
The Bognor Bay Rowdies.
Bognor Bay Rowdies, that was it, yeah.
Yeah, and what was that? Whose team was that?
It was...
I don't know, somebody offered us a few quid, didn't they?
You're not supposed to say that, are you? £200 each, we got, yeah. To play on a Sunday morning.
It's funny because I went off. We won 3-2 that day. It was a great, good game as well. Good stamina football down there. Yeah. And I had these new boots and I had blisters, and I went off. Next thing I know, he's fighting. Somebody's chinned him or something. Like he was at it again. Like lucky Jack wasn't there because he'd have gone as well. But it was good fun, and he never lost his old touches. It was great to play with him. You know, that's one of the first times I really had played with him, and it was superb.
I remember when Rodney Marsh and George Best came back to Fulham. It was a very famous match that they showed it on match. I think it's Bristol, that's how famous, I can't remember. But they came and they played like to a standard that was just incredible. But the amazing thing was, there was other players in the team. I think Johnny Mitchell was playing Cutbush, people like that. And after about 15, 20 minutes, they suddenly started thinking, oh, wait a minute, let's have a go ourselves. And they started doing things, and they were very ordinary journeyman footballers. And they started doing things because they were seeing it done. And it's a great thing for spectators, but also it must be a great thing for other players to play with and see it being done.
I think basically I was more of a team player than these two, to be honest. And I liken them to a guy we had playing for Chelsea, a guy called Charlie Cook. Now Rodney and Stan would probably have too many touches, and they were so brilliant that people accepted it, and Charlie Cook was the same for us. I mean, the lovely thing about Charlie Cook was that if we were winning 1-0 with 10 minutes to go, you'd give him the ball and the opposition couldn't get off him. Yeah. The only thing it was, if we were losing 1-0, we couldn't get off him either.
Well, thanks everybody. That's wrapping it up for this week. I'd like you to give a round of applause for all our guests tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, Rodney Marsh.
Brilliant, Ian. What a great response from Forrest, and particularly Collingwood.
Collingwood away from Reeves. Through the gears.